To the 16th floor, I just need a little more. Rocking out to Lorna Shore, making that thing swing back and forth. Look at us, we're out of sorts. Thank God we're not keeping score. Losing our mind to cannibal chords, making that thing swing back and forth.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. We're a little bit late, as you can tell, but yeah, I got so many excuses. None. I got none, dude. I got none. I got nothing, man. So with that, we're just gonna blow past that. Why am I so pink today? Was that normal? Did I do something with my lighting, or am I just like getting sick? Because I'm not that pink. I look really pink. Not that pink, am I? Is it the lights? Might be the lights. I don't even... What do I even do there? How do I even fix that? Hold on. Filters? Why am I so pink? I look like I'm sunburned. Is it contrast? No. What is that? It's is it this? Oh, I guess it is a little bit of saturation. I don't even know, dude. We're just gonna go with a lot of pink. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Yeah, let's get some duels going on the NA this time around. Yesterday we had some fantastic duels on the EU. Today we got them over on the NA. Let me lower that a little bit, just a hair. How y'all doing though, boys? Hope everybody's having a good one. Hopefully everybody's excited about Pandaria mode. That's coming out in just like less than a week now. It's gonna be not on a reset. Apparently it's gonna be on a Thursday, so that'll be exciting. Yo, Shade, how you doing, my guy? We got this little Jake, buddy. Book 11, how you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one, my guy. Hey, you dying? I hope not. Hopefully not. I definitely not sleeping well, so maybe that's the cause of it. Who knows, dude? Who knows, honestly? I know that I'm not sleeping well at all, even though I get my work done early enough. I'm just like laying in bed for like hours and hours and hours. I can't go to bed at all, man. Yo, what's up, Playwood Walker? Hey, my man. Hope you're having a good one. Today is gonna be duels over on the region of NA, though, boys. Yesterday we had a fun time over with the boys over in the EU, but today we go back with the NA crowd. And let me list the groups here in just a second. Groups are gonna be listed in LFG Raids Legacy as per usual. Wait, let me do this so you guys can actually see that I'm actually in game. And then we got groups listed. If y'all want to join in, more than welcome to. Under multi-core is where we usually place them. And we're good. Hey, what's up, Fix? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. What's up, Fix? Let me also get this. I never got this up and running yesterday. Like how to join thing. What am I dueling? Who's south? What's up, Skywalker? How you doing, my man? Ban rogues and arcane mages. Is that what we're doing for the day? Is banning rogues and arcane mages? Did I just get a one shot? I'm also listed. Let's go. So you'll get one group, and I'll get another up and running. Yeah, get a load of them. Oh man, he's like, yo, what's this Power Ranger ass looking guy over here? What the hell are you supposed to be? Right here, BRP. What? What is he on about? Huh? Or is this guy the hunter? He's like, where's the noob that's gonna bring his hunter? Did he log off? He's like, BRB. So he's the noob that's gonna bring a hunter. Okay, okay. What? Dropped Tusk last night. I saw, yeah, Tusk is pretty cool. I didn't know Tusk was that rare, because I got it the other day. Oh, that's a big guy. A big heart, oh my god. It's actually huge! Wait, I can't stop. Hold on, I can halt. Ah, I was gonna take a big old look at this guy. I can't. Oh my god, he's moving all over the place. He's repositioning, hold on. No, oh. That's just as big. Oh my god, imagine trying to duel this guy's just like hanging over your head. What the hell is that? I'm gonna try to get 2 groups today. I'll be one of them. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a second one going here if possible. One of my friends have also 100 kills, no Tusks. So are Tusks rare? Are they rare? Or is that like kind of rare but not really? It's just like a low drop chance or whatever? Muta, yo my man, hope you have a good one. 0.8? Wait, is that's not as bad as a mount, right? What's invincible? 0.1? I mean, that's pretty rare. It's basically slightly less than 1%. It's essentially 1% though. That is rare then. Okay, because I got mine and I didn't really farm for them. But then again, there's also, I'm also the same with Ashes of Alar. I didn't really farm it and I just got it in my time walking box, so I don't know. It definitely skews my whole like, what is it? My value set that I personally have for all these items, right? I'm like, I just can't tell if they're rare just because I didn't really have to like grind for them. You know what I mean? Like, like if you have me go through my Forge Storm runs in season 2 and Tusks in season 2 for M+, I'm like, yeah, those items, they don't have a high drop rate whatsoever. What am I looking at? The anatomy of the what are these things called? I can't even tell anymore. I was literally looking at that thing to see what the hell I'm looking at, but apparently I can't even see that. Okay, let me convert this to raid. Groups are listed, by the way, if you guys want to join us over in LOG. I'll start scouring the groups here and being in just a second. Around 0.1 to 0.3, estimated 0.103 has been slightly higher with Ogmarch skips. Okay, so it is rare. Okay, so it's basically I'm gonna assume it's rare as a mount. What's the mount though? Is the mount more rare, or is it like same drop chance? Because there at least you can get, if it's anything like Xavius' shoulders, which are rare, then yeah, it's definitely rare. Not gonna argue with that at all. We also do one these. Or I can't do that. Okay, I'll do one of these then. Okay, cool. And with that, okay, neat. Alrighty, let me actually start scouring through my BNet, trying to get as many bodies as possible in here, boys. Abusius, is he on live? He is on live. Okay, that's Matux's friend. Hey Bald, wanna join 5V5 1v1 DUELS, friend? Wait, Baneling is mutation? Okay. I was gonna say for a second. Hey, Boom. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Because Boom used to join these a lot, yeah? Hey, Chicago. Duels? See if Chicago's done for Duels or not. It's rare than most raid mounts. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's definitely worth it, Okay. So he's in a group with Rosie. How many people you got, Rosie? How many people you got in your group, actually? Hold on a second. I feel like I'm gonna start asking through Chicago and all the other regular boys, and it's gonna be like, I'm with Rosie. Oh yeah, I'm with Rosie. Yeah, I'm with Rosie. Wanna see Rude, the Duels friend? Just 2? Is it just 2 people? Okay. 200? Yeah, do it, my guy. Get it. Get it, friend. Get it. Let me ask him. We together groups for duels if you want in. Unpleasant friends. I'm sorry. All good, friend. All G friend. All good. Who else can I invite? Kargath? Hey, Duels. After that hook. See if Kargath is down to join in or not. Kevin, yo, hold on. Let me see if Kevin is down. Hey, Duels after that war song. Let's see if we can get both Kevin and Kargath, you know, these dudes. That'd be fun. Learning Destro, App Destro really bad. That's good. I'm gonna assume then that's a no. Hey, Blit. Wanna into Duels friend? And Soul, I think it's just grinding out for the week, yeah. Let me know when to invite. I get you in here, my guys, as soon as I can. The pain. The amount drops is roughly 3% from Garrison's community to Vagamar. The amount only drops in Mythic version. Vagarmar's okay in Pandaria. Wait, so the Tusk essentially could have a lower chance to drop than the mount, actually. That's hilarious. That's pretty cool, actually. I don't hate that. Like, normally mount is like the rarest thing to get in a raid, but having a Mog be the rarest thing to get is, I think it's actually kind of neat, honestly. I think that makes it pretty unique. It was yesterday, but I put it back for some reason. Oh, was it? Okay. Only thing that changed with it, me is boots and weapons, so I'm passing this week. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so Kargath is down. He's gonna chop in on the chamois. Love it. Hey, Duels tonight. See if 10 is down to join in or not. Who else gonna invite, man? What else could I ask? Wasn't Kreiser playing on NA for a little bit? Or did it go back on that completely? Because I remember seeing him on a name and be like, yo, we should do some queues. And never got around to do queues. At least not yet. And then Nicholas, hey, wanna join Duels friend? See if he's down to join in or not. It's hard to get people. Yeah, sometimes it takes a second. Sometimes it takes a second. I like to add as many of you guys as I can through Real ID though, and go through my friends list on the weekends. That makes it a little bit easier. Kragar on EU in particular helps out a ton because he's got his own community and his own homies. So he gets like 1/2 of the group. So all we need to do on EU is usually get 5 other people together, and that's generally pretty easy to do. And then he got the other 5 covered, and then he rotates them out or whatever. So it makes it much easier. Как дела? Все нормально, друг, все нормально. Все нормально. Пытаемся игры собирать сегодня. Said, yes, how is it going? I said, everything is good, my guy. Trying to put some groups together. Give me a connect, yo. I mean, even if I give you like Kargath and Kevin, I'm trying to get them in my group or whatever, right? So even that, dude. Even that. Man says, beg me. I'm like, you know what? Okay. Hold on, Sniper. Hey, Sniper. Wanna join some 5V5 1v1 Duels friend? Let's see if he's down to join in, man. That'd be awesome. See if we can get Sniper in on a couple of these. Haven't seen that man in here for a while. No, I keep seeing Twister. I'm like, who the hell is Twister? I keep forgetting that's no, man. No, dude. He's a PvE buddy of mine. They don't need you, and they don't need you. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say like, yo, that's the fastest way to be off my friends list, man. I got people trying to add me. Like, I'm already maxed. Like, that's like, I got plenty. Give me a reason to free up my friends list to expand it a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, this is the fastest way out of here. Chilpa's around. Chilpa's actually been working on Saturdays. Yeah, he's been working a lot, man. Happy about DK changes. He did pop into the stream. He's mostly satisfied with it, but at the same time, we took a look at those changes. We also saw rogues are getting 2 vanishes, a baseline, and the class tree, and he was unhappy about that. But for the most part, he's very happy with the DK changes. He's looking at all of them positively. There's like a couple of towns, like one that puts a cooldown on Chain of Ice but gives it a root. He's super lukewarm about that one, but everything else he likes a lot. Like the structure, how you can outstun your talent points, just how much talent economy it allows you to strategize your whole build, and the capstones as well. He likes this a lot as well. Sniper, beautiful. Got you in my mem. We should do some dungeons on alpha sometime. Let me know when to end. So Nicholas sounds like he's ready to go. I might join him in like 10 minutes. Okay. Kargath is logging on the Shaman and he should be ready. So we got Nicholas who's down to join in. That'll mean we'll need 2, and with Kargath we'll need only 1. Down you can invite. Yo, let's go. Yeah, me and Sensei got to do some dungeons on the alpha, man. I didn't know you had alpha. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, you tank? You heal by chance, or if you DPS? I want to hear what his thoughts are on Windwalker, man, because I don't really know a lot of Windwalkers. Like, I know Mistweavers, but I don't know a lot of like Windwalker mains. I'm actually very interested to see what they what they say about the changes so far. And the goal of this split, I like a tourney every month. It would be pretty cool if you had tourneys of the team, but gold on alliance, and whoever wins gets the gold. Like 1 tourney every month, and the gold will be split between the group that wins. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. I feel like that would make it a little bit more hardcore, and you would want to like even out the teams as much as possible, so it doesn't feel super one-sided. Who would provide the gold though? I feel like that would come out of my pocket. Also, how much of a split would you really have? Because you'd want it to be worth someone's time. And I feel like that when you add the gold on a line, like you have rogues that are then disincentivized, or everybody's incentivized from playing aggressively, right? You're gonna play safe, try to go for 1v5, take as many people into single life. You know what I mean? And the teams can pick how much gold is on a line. Wait, you mean the teams themselves shell out the gold and they basically duel for gold? So like one team, let's say, they put out like 20k gold on a line per person, and the other team puts out 20k gold for like 100k. So basically, whoever wins gets 20k and the other team loses 20k? Is that what we mean? Is that what you're talking about? They put 20k gold? That would be interesting. Well, that'd be kind of hard though too. Earthfire X? Yo, let's go. We need like Onomas, right? There's Earthfire X. Is that Kargath by chance? Kargath. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So we need Onomas, so we'll be good to go. Yeah, that'd be an interesting idea, Rosie. I'm not sure about it off the bat. Like, I'm just not sure how that would work, or if that would work well. But I'm not completely against it. You know what I mean? Not completely against it. Would be interesting though. So we need one boss for this team, and we'll be good to go. How many more you guys need? How many more homies you guys got? Let's go. Hold up. There's been a major focus on the DK general tree and the whole tree, but not Frosty. So they said something about Frost and PRF. Yo, get in here, my man. So they said Blood and Frost got some changes coming up in the future. So this team is good to go. And yeah, we're actually good on this side. How about you guys? How many more you need? Because we got a whole team over here, Rosie. How many more you guys need? Because I can see if I can maybe like join you guys' team and try to see if I can help you out with whatever real ID homies I got. Also, these you saying around the Void Serpents. I really wish they gave that Void skin to more than one, man. To more than one. That would have been so good. So good. You need 2 more in Rose's group? 2 more? Well, I got 10 down to join in. So let me do this. Okay. Okay, this team is set. Hang tight. Getting 2 more for other team. Then we gaming. Yo, where's Hastu, by the way? I'm gonna make Earthfire lead for this one. Let me do this. Kargath, I got you. I'm a bounce. Inv. I'm a listed. I'll get 10 for your team, and we'll get a +1. Pass me lead real quick. I'm gonna take care of it. Where do you put the multi-core? Okay, cool. Dualies? You guys can call it dualies. I'm cool with that. Chicago calls it all the time. Okay, so 10. Where are you at? Where are you? 10. Oh, you're in. Okay, cool. So we need one of us then. Cool. Who else do I ask, man? Because Baneling is in. Chicago, what did Chicago say earlier? Oh yeah, Chicago's going for 22. Yeah. So they're grinding. Garabear? Hey Gara. Hey Garabear. Wanna join? Garabear. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels, friend? Where's Seawork, by the way? I haven't seen him on tonight. Wait, hold on, Lintania! Yo, Duels? Yeah, we got Lintania, dude. We'll be set. Well, Lintania will be set. They need the rogue on their team. What's up, Gal? What's up, Slade? Hey to my man. Well, need a rogue, but like at least it's an Outlaw rogue. At least it's not like a subtlety rogue or anything. You know what I mean? Plus, Outlaw got nerfed recently, so it can't be that bad, right? Sure. Yo, gotcha. Okay, cool. So we got 2 5-man teams all ready to go, boys. We are set. Rosie, I'm gonna make you lead. Kargath, I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna promote you over here. Okay, we should be good. Hopefully. BTE 12%. Damn nerf. Less combo points on sets in BTE resets. Like 1 less. So not too bad, but a nerf is a nerf. Yeah. The nerf rogue anyways. They're like, okay, alright, man. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah, they couldn't let us run in amok. Kargath and Rosie. Nagrand. Okay, cool. I think we're good now. Let me get the playlist. Let me get a mix going. Beautiful. We're in, boys. First duel over on the team NA. Kind of jealous rogues and mages have so many based on abilities that used to be specific only, spec only. Well, you're not wrong about that actually, yeah. And we are getting more stuff like cut to the chase kind of deal. You saw the cut to the chase thing. Oh, I guess I'll have a video out tonight that talks about all the new stuff rogues are getting, but there's a lot of cool stuff, man. There's a lot of cool stuff. I think it's because we are DPS classes, whereas healers, tanks, and DPS are very, very different, like Paladin, for example. But like we got triple DPS. Of course, they're going to share like an aspect, you know, stealth, auto attacks, slice and dice for rogues, for example, right? Barriers for mages, things like that, mass invis, mass barrier. You know what I mean? It just makes sense to give them that tool because it's just like, well, that's a new talent for 3 specs. It's just 1 new talent, so it works, right? I don't know. Hitting 300k death strikes? Yeah, I don't. It's gonna be 34k death strikes. Honestly, with 3 million health, that's nothing. So Twitch, got ourselves certified over the team 1, ready to go. I like the mock. I like the look. Earthfire also joined in on the Shaman. What is that? Is that the event here? This? I'm pretty sure that is. PRF first up versus Rosie. Immediate in card, backing away. Kind of predicting the Fist of Fury out of the monk, but doesn't really want him to get any kind of resets. Leaping in with yet another restun into a bind bash follow completely. DR'd the hell out of the guy. Got himself even more bleeds, maybe a karma. On a PRF, he's taking a load of damage into Rosie with a wall, just trying to see if he can fight through it. Bash, actually bear form with thorns, just trying to see if he can puncture through the thorns, through the karma. I think he should be able to do so pretty easily, yeah. Zoen joins in. PRF needs every defensive. Got himself big lineup on the Rosie, massive crit onto Rosie afterwards, so that's going to be hard in the wild. Just looking for a little bit of that survivability. We saw Pharaohs absolutely dominating yesterday over in the Team EU. It's going to be mad. Oh, I don't even know what happened to Rosie's hellbar there. I looked away for a second, literally looked to the left side of my screen to see PRF and his cooldowns, and then looked to the right and there was Rosie's hellbar. Wait, why? What is the point of this? What did he do wrong? Is that just because he's on the other team? So, have those guys? Lintania gonna be up next versus PRF. They did nerf Outlaw Rogue kind of recently, less between the eyes value, but I think you still will probably get quite a bit of damage out of either way. I mean, that was an opener by the Rogue, right? PRF is already at half health. Would you call that Rogue nerfed? He's already at half health. He literally didn't get a chance to play. He's already like half dead. And it's going to be pistols out of Lentenia as he's just chaining him more damage. Cheap shot right afterwards. Got himself down, so it's a lot of proxy the way with a grapple hook around the corner, trying to see if he can maybe go for potentially a kick onto PRF. He's just finally catching himself a breather. The Rogue cannot be stunned. He goes in for a full blind. He gets himself short blinds in the Fits of Fury right afterwards. He can still pistol shot past it though. So even if you got parries, you can't parry a gun. You can't parry a gun. Karma to follow cloak. A shot is potentially for Lentenia. It does cloak, and I think it just removes it, right? Pretty sure you got the cloak that removes stuff, yeah? Or does he? I don't think he's running cloak that removes Karma. Shadow step as he goes in for dragon kick, disarm on Lentenia. You still have access to the gun though. You can still keep firing. If you got yourself the full combo with between the eye stuff and you got a couple of pistol shots banked together, you can just keep firing off even if you're disarmed. It literally doesn't matter. The only thing you can do is ambush, sinister strike, and dispatch, but still between the eyes, you can still do that. That's just all gunplay. With Fist of Fury, with Spear Ref with no health, Lentenia just guns him down. Felt like he was taking 0 damage from the Fist of Furies, but Sensei is going to be up next. From one monkey to the next these guys are not really getting that much variety of competitions. Lentenia got himself the reset. Sensei does go for the human Rachel to break out of the stun a little bit late. Does not want the Rogue chaining his attacks as it could potentially be a Shadow Dance out of Lentenia. He does try to go for a bit of a reset. Adrenaline was still rolling. Zuen not gonna let you catch a reset whatsoever. There goes the dance, trying to see if he can run by Lentenia with an Sensei with an evasion too. Trying to stay on him as best as possible. Disarm for a second. And I think it was still just between the eyes again, back to back to back. He got a Vanish available. Could use Vanish very aggressively while Adrenaline is active. Adrenaline does fall off. Vanish just to escape the Fist of Fury. Got himself a cheap shot. Sensei needs a stun onto Lentenia. He can't really stop him right now. It's just both of them just going out full damage. Mass kicks by Sensei. Does get a touch of death onto Lentenia. Super, super low. Decided to see if he could try to overpower. Are we doing this again? Okay, I feel like Solon here is a little bit less BM than going up and flagging him, right? Placing a banner on his body. I feel like capturing his soul is a little bit less BM. You know what I mean? Because I feel like when you place a flag on them, it's like, I own this right now. I own this spot right here. Where you die, that's my spot. That's my favorite spot in the arena. Jungle gonna be up next versus Sensei. Full burst out of the monk, trying to see if he can just give the pressure roll, and Jungle backing up out of there. Survival of the fittest, charging right in, and Sensei making a retreat behind the pillar. Got himself a bit of that zonal action with the Ring of Peace into a Karma on the pet to make sure that the Karma cannot be removed easily. So at least he's giving himself some survivability. But Jungle is just encouraged to keep funneling the damage into Sensei. He doesn't have to worry about the damage reflecting back to him. It's just gonna be his little why is it Rapture? I was about to say Rapture, but then I was looking at that thing's eyes and it's just like, okay, that thing is on something. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It's on something. 100%. That's not a raptor, it's a crack raptor. What is that? Where'd you got it? Where'd you get it? Did you find it in the jungle? His name is Wilton by Jungle. Maybe we found it in the jungle. What is that thing? Why is his eye so big? Cracker? Exactly. Gonna be death shocker, but Sensei got himself plenty of damage. Massive kick. Turtle shell last second, keeping the hunter alive. Well placed freezing trap too. In that chaos, he was still able to land it. But man, Sensei got such an advantage. Jungle trying to see if he can back up out of there. He just needs one good kick. Stun, bladed defensive, trinket to follow. Massive rising sun kick, taking him out with a quick uppercut. It's 10. This is gonna be up next. Dude, his whole name, dude. I'm just like, I'd stumble. Wait, no shot. Did you? You still dotted. So he did go for in cap. He was hoping to in-cap mid-hunt. The hunt still connected. You did get the in-cap, but the hunt did connect because he did take a dot. There was like a burn, like a fell burn on you afterwards. That's the only way to tell if there's a hunt on him or not. Karma immediately rises, goes in for a stun. 10 is just going to go in mass damage, full cleave into Sensei. I don't really know if you want to do that with a Karma, but for Sensei, this does give him a defensive. And this way, 10 trying to see if he can bust out of there into Alexi. This is going to try to see if he can use mobility to get around Sensei. And Sensei out of defensive cooldowns. He only got diffused magic, and that can only help him a little. A lot of the damage Demon Honors do is chaos damage, so that's going to be kind of effective. But like, yeah, it's just such a short-lived defensive compared to what a Demon Hunter can do. It's going to be a damp and harm rotated afterwards. He's trying to see if he can maybe rotate those defenses. He's basically got to be doing that if he's going to be out in the open fighting anybody. Otherwise, he's got to get himself recovery. Sigillus Misery almost catching the monk, but not quite there. Sensei Karma coming back in about 40 seconds. Right now, he's a little bit dry. He doesn't have leg sweep. He doesn't have really anything. He just tried to see if he can slow down 10, which is going to be able to break out of the disarm, full cleave, massive stun into Blade Dance. Doesn't have himself the death sweep, and Metamorphosis still quite a bit of damage. Though big damage out of Sensei, trying to see if he can maybe make it a turn around with a Thunder Fist. Leg sweep, last second on the 10. Is it going to be enough? It is going to be enough with the Fist of Fury taking him out. A new artist. A new artist? A new Anbu artist. Oh, Anbu artist. I thought it was like a noob artist, like a Nubarak. But never mind. These guys also got nerfed. Assassination Rogue's full death mark onto Sensei. If you can get back on him and keep the bleeds rolling. Sensei could die. He's trying to see if he can heal himself up. Karma reverts back to Artist. Artist could go for Cloak. He does go for the Cloak. Dots are in on Sensei. May just die here. Potentially. Kidney does have a trinket for this one. Unless you got a big defensive, you just got to maintain your health up above 10% and you'll be fine. Below 10%, you could spontaneously die. So that's execute mechanic for a Sass Rogue with sudden what is it called? Not sudden ambush. Sudden demise? I think it's sudden demise. Pretty sure. A new artist, a new Barak. Yeah, dude, I actually thought it was a new Barak kind of thing. Our young brother who was a painter, a new artist. Speaking of a new Barak, there's actually some really cool Nerubian stuff in the new zone that it doesn't quite reference. And actually, no, it does reference new Barak. There is one Nerubian you find that does talk about a new Barak. It actually is really, really neat. That's just some history lessons for you. Was that a Shadow Melt? He does go for the Shadow Melt. Maybe a big go. Shiv to follow. Does he go for the Sepsis? He goes in for some kind of dot for sure. Is that Kingsbane? I think it might have been Kingsbane. Sensei getting kind of low on health. A big kicks on an artist. Trying to see if he can get on top of him with the dragon kicks. This is going to be Shadow Step by the Rogue. Looking for an escape. This is going to be close game. Oh, and Sensei closes it out. My goodness, that could have went in either direction. And he just kept on trucking. I love seeing it, man. Love seeing it. Let's get us another one going while we still got these teams, man. These guys are out for blood. I kind of love it. All right, let me know if you guys still need more, if you need more bodies or if you still got 5. Let me know if you still got 5 or if you need more. Ready? Okay, Rosie's ready to go. Hell yeah. If you guys are good, if you still got 5, we can get another one going. That was awesome. Sensei really popped off there. He wasn't gonna give these boys a chance. These monks in general popped off, man. They're really, really good. As I feel like as a monk, it's an art. Know when to push in, know when to back away, know when to wait out for cooldowns, right? It is a skill, man. A ton of mobility, but like compared to like rogues that could just vanish and not have to worry about nothing, you gotta really, really measure yourself, man. You gotta pace yourself. Otherwise, let me know, Kargath, if you're good to go, my guy. 5? Okay, cool. We are 5. We're gonna go into. I haven't done like ran into Blackrook Hold in a while, so we're gonna go back to Blackrook Hold for this one. Isn't there a ton of Old Kingdom references? I don't know about Old Kingdom references. I know that they talk like, I mean, the Nerubian society is apparently a little bit more complex than just like one singular kingdom, right? I mean, basically, you find one Nerubian that was like went to the queen, Ensorek, the queen before the current queen, to get help and assistance, though she imprisoned him, but basically he was like the only Nerubian of Anu Barak that left, but then Anu Barak and his entire brood essentially got to put under service by the Lich King. So yeah, so he's sad that his initial, I think he called Anu Barak his king, but I'm not 100%. Pretty sure he referred to him as his king. He was like, he's sad that he wasn't there with him, but also he's glad that the queen imprisoned him because she essentially saved his life, but he doesn't really have a brood to go back to. He's kind of in his own. It's kind of sad. Switch. It's neat though. It's cool. I like some of the stuff they're doing with it because it's like I feel like WoW players like Nerubians ever since you know, the original Arthur storyline. They've been always kind of interesting, if not creepy. A new Anbu artist. I'm gonna need to stop calling it a noob artist. I keep thinking a noob rag, but an artist form with Earth, Fire, X. First up, wall immediately. Is that gonna be subtlety? Switching out the colors here from Assassin sub is Earthfire trying to see if he can tough out the damage out of the rogue into a lasso. Gotta trick it out of him. Still under a ton of pressure. Maybe looking at burning, and there he goes, burning the guardian. Immediately the rogue vanishes out of sight for Earthfire. Unless he's got himself wolves, so maybe he can get himself a little bit of self-healing. Plenty of Maelstrom. That's going to be another stun. Knocking the rogue back. Is going to shadow step back over. He needs to find a way to lock down the shaman. He wants to finish him. Root for a second, trying to see if he can live it. Doesn't get a chance to live, survive. He's trying to live his best life, but I think the rogue does end up taking him. Maelstrom, every ounce of Maelstrom helps him hold on a second. Vanish out of the rogue. Got himself a reset. Short as DR of a stun. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. The rogue burned a vanish just to take him out. That is just quite a bit of a commitment. Mutation is going to be up next, chasing after the rogue. If anything, this guy is a master at catching rogues and trying to see if you can play them at their own game. Rogues like to play around stun locking somebody. Woo, that was a sap. That was a hell of a sap, honestly. I thought you might have gotten out in the open there. Into it. Oh, I can't believe that actually has a... It's a bigger range of the Sigil of Flame and all the other sigils than the actual, like, animation on the floor, and does end up cleaving him down. I was gonna say he plays the rogues games where he goes in for a stun lock combo, not giving him a chance, and that's exactly what rogues do. Ted tried to see if he gives this man a proper round of duel. He's like, hey, come on, man, I'm trying to give you a nice honorable bow. Mutation is just like, I'm ready, come on, just send it. Just send it. I'm already prepped, I'm ready to go. I'm amped up, dampening, taking out. I don't want to be playing above 10%. Full CC chain onto 10 with a hunt to follow stun right after. It's going to be Trinket out of 10. Trinket Mutation with a meta to follow. It's going to be Cleave out of 10. I actually think he might have immune to Cleave. I think he does not even going to get the damage from the Cleave. Sigil of Fear down onto Mute. And 10 trying to see if he can maybe lock him down. Is going to go for Vengeful with a hunt to follow. Mute trying to see if he can maybe cut him out a little bit. 10 needs to get back in to maximize the value of that hunt. But he's not going to do it. Massive Cleave out of Mute. Oh! Oh my god. The amount of damage that can be put together. Oh! It still hurts so much. That's a big old soul cleave with a sword stun. Actually, those stuns are a little bit extended, aren't they? Trying to see if he can find Linthania. Does he have sight? He does have sight of him. Wants to make sure he's getting the opener. Cheap shot out of Linthania. It is an Outlaw rogue, not a sub with a one-shot burst. Not well, I was going to say a Sass, actually, with a one-shot combo burst with Deathmark. It is not a sub rogue with a hit and run goes. It is an Outlaw that wants to keep fighting you over and over and over. And for Mute, that may not be the worst thing, because that's how he gains leech. That's how he gains health from constant combat. Though he does play more like a rogue, though. Demon Hunters do play for like a setup, quick stun, wombo combo. A Linthania with that sustained damage actually looks like he's doing pretty good. I don't even know what he said just now. Quick stun, Ivan does get the cleave. Is that going to be enough though? Oh, second stun follower. Is that going to be enough? Oh, Linthania with the Cloak of Shadows. With an evasion too. Did not trust that cloak to do enough. Did not trust that cloak to be enough. I don't think he's running that cloak that removes magic damage and gives you dodge either. I think that's why he ended up throwing them both together. As Mutation tried to see if he can get himself some kind of a setup. He needs a stun. Cheap shot on Linthania. Is it going to be enough? He needs some procs. Just try to see if he can get himself another go into full immunity for Mutation as Linthania dives into a resell. Has a blind in case he needs to. Mutation gets eyes. Cheap shot for a second. Next unlock could be really deadly. Does go for the imprison. You don't have a lot of health to work with. Stun, does not have a trinket. It's going to be a hunt. Trying to see if he can tap some health. Blind out of the rogue. It's going to be Mutation. Break it out of the blind. Somehow a little short. Cleave onto Linthania, who's looking to get away out of there. He actually might still have enough damage. Cheap shot last second. Meta for Mutation. Trying to see if he can take him out. One more global. Oh, and does end up taking it with the Hunter not giving him a solid chance at all. Death shock him. Everything is available. You have to play super aggressive. Big eye beam. Whatever healing you can do with leech. That's about the only thing that's keeping you alive. But there's no shot against the Survival Hunter, who's got so much burst to his playstyle, man. There's so much burst out of Survival Hunters. It's actually kind of rough. Go Priest. Looks like Priests are going to be up next. So Certified. Charging in. Shadow Priest versus a Hunter, though, is a hell of a matchup. You got one of the mobile classes versus one of the lesser mobile classes. And there's a kind of like a setup class. Also versus the setup class. Survival Hunters also do quite a bit of kite, but also the setups it can do with the burst, it is quite good. It's very, very bursty. But Certified can do quite a good setup too. depending if he's going for like a full mind games combo, because you can do some one-shotty stuff with it. Maybe look at the disperse them. I don't think he'd go for big one-shotty. And it looks like with the void eruption as well as a void form, he's playing for more like void bolts, get that Shadow Word Death, or get the not Shadow Word Death. I guess Shadow Word Death because of the tier set, if you're playing the old tier set. But I was gonna say like DPs, just stack him up, let the dots gotta encompass the ult by jungle, and he may actually have enough dots on him where he is gonna go down. He does go for feign death. He can remove dots though. But is he still taking damage? He doesn't have dots. Oh! Or maybe he does. Never mind. Rosie's going to be Boomkin this time around. Serva trying to go for a bit of a self-heal. He needs to catch up as much health as possible behind the pillar. He has a silence too. Oh, if only he had silence on him before that. Fear! He didn't take inside of it. You need to get CC. You still silence. Oh, you need to heal. Oh, Rosie does end up taking him out with PRF going to be up next. Rosie needs to catch a reset, trying to go for a bit of a knock. He needs to make sure there's as much distance between him and PRF as much as possible. Full burst with Fist of Fury, Thunder Fist, everything is available. Bash by Rosie. It looks like he's going to try to see if he can clone it. That's going to be a trick out of PRF though. Rosie needs something out of this situation. I think it's over. Bear form? Maybe Heart of the Wild? Maybe self-healing? Anything? Oh, this is so rough. What do you do in this situation? Root doesn't get the root with a cyclone. Okay, maybe if he catches himself a re-stealth, couple of Rigros behind the pillar or something, maybe that's maybe that could help. Trying to go for another clone, that is going to be an in-cap into disarm on PRF. Cannot use Fist of Fury, but that's really about the only ability he can't utilize while disarmed. That's over. It's over. Does drop a mushroom on the guy. That is a tough one too, man. Boomkin versus a monk. Just because it can get on top of you and have such good uptime, it's very difficult to like keep him at bay. That is what Boomkins, as well as other shamans, would want as ideally, is to find a way to keep the enemy at a distance while pelting him from afar. I guess most melee it's very, very doable. I guess the monk in particular, one of the more mobile classes, kind of hard to fight against. Alright, let's see if we can get more here. Rosie, do you need more? Can do anything against monk, need one? Okay. Do I have anybody else on my real ID that I can invite? Oh, look at the dials, man. Oh, elves. That's hilarious. Okay, what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna convert to raid. We're gonna make a group. If you guys want to join us over in Molten Core, we're gonna have a group for Rosie. Then you want a Moss. I'll see if I can get more with my BNet. Helping other group real quick. Car guys, you can let me know if you guys need more as well. I don't know if anybody else hopped on tonight, but I'll double check my BNet just in case. And maybe we can get Kevin in on these as well. Possibly. Unless Tickle wants to join, but he's in a cut Mogu right now. Oh, Salt. Hey, Salt. Oh, we already got one? Hold on. Pearl? Yo, get in here, Pearl. Alright, we're good. Let me do this. How many you got? How many you got, friend? Alright, we'll get Pearl, and we'll be good with that. And once Cardigath lets me know how many he's got, we'll queue up if you got 5. We'll get another one going. Sad Nerub moments. It's actually really cool what they've done with like Nerubians and all that. And like how they communicate or how they identify each other. And you gotta use this pheromone system. And like a couple other Nerubians help you out with the whole pheromone stuff. But like essentially you discover this one big Nerubian general who looks like you're being taken to him, and it looks like he's gonna kill you and Gazla, and then he's like, hey, instead he just like coughs at you and gives you his like pheromones, and he's like, hey, let's see if you can be useful, go do this thing for me. He has to kill a couple Nerubians, then he has you go extract information from another Nerubian that's not of his like clan or whatever, and then he's a general, but he's been overseen by these like ascended Nerubians, but he doesn't like him whatsoever. So he's like not necessarily a friend, but he's like, you know what, you're a foe, you got to sneak in here, I want to see if you can be useful to me, you know what I mean? You're not quite a friend, but do something for me. And he's like, you know what, I have these like hostages or like your friends here that are trapped and imprisoned. You could spread your pheromones to them and you can get the hell out of here. It's kind of cool because you're like, okay, it's definitely gonna be a fight, and then he just like sneezes on you. You're like, what? I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, do this for me. And then you find out the whole Fairmount thing. Like the Nerubians, they don't really have a good sight. That's for DC logged. Okay. I can join in. He might have DC'd, but I'll help him out. Yeah, he did say he got 5. So I'll give him a sec. Wait, oh, do we have 5? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Kargath. Let's do this. Hey, looks like you DC. Oh wait, did you DC or did you switch over? That you? Kargath. Is it Kragar? What did Pally? Okay, that's fine. Looks like you DC'd, but we will get you in a bit after. Okay, we'll do this. We'll get him out for now. I'll make mutation lead because I have you on real ID, and I'll bounce. And then I'm gonna make Baneling over here. We'll drag Kargath here. Kargath and Motherboard can join us. OG, just double checking, Rosie. Just double checking, man. That's solo. How long is the solo gonna take, man? How long is the solo gonna take? What's up, gal? How many watches since early BFA? Been a while, man. Early BFA, Chase. What was that, 2018 or something? Your mustache has always been fire. Appreciate you, man. I don't think I really had that much of a problem with a mustache or whatever back in BFA, but we've been trying to nurture this thing over the last expansion. I think we've done a little bit of work over time. Hope you're doing good, Chase. Really need an editor with Nerubian and Nubarak, but they paint this thing on the brush a little bit. Yeah, I did too, man. I did too. How would that work? Because a lot of them got like these like claw hands. Like, I don't think they could make silk. No, they do have some. You know what? Actually, the Society of Nerubians actually is very artsy. Except they end up making like these models of like goblins and earthen out of clay, and they use their silk to make strings, and they're like string puppets. They're like puppet stuff. They bounce. Just started. Be right back. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna take over here. Hold on a second. I got a spot if you want back in. Yeah, I can get you in. You know the Earthen Wrath Lich King? Yes, the rocky ones. Wait, he's already in? On Pearl? Oh, okay. I didn't realize you went on Pearl. Okay, cool. I had no idea. Okay, so we need Onomas then. We need Onomas boys for this team. Because whoever was on Team Rosie earlier, I guess I got solo. So Rosie booped him out and got looking for an extra one here. Bellator, does he want to join in? Hey, Bellator. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Just gonna update Baneling real quickly. I should do a better job of keeping you guys all up to date, whether you're on stream or not. Yeah, the halls of stolen in all places. It was the other week. It was all the DK. I got so confused. Yeah. All good. All good. Yeah, Earthen are in a lot of places. In fact, like, you know this Earthen that are like with Magni around Heart of Azeroth or whatever? Yeah, all those guys are also Earthen. They're all They're all technically Earthen. It's just this is a different type of Earthen. They're very similar to the original Earthen, but also different too. Like there's a book in Ulduar. Not Ulduar. Uldaman. In Uldaman, the new version. There's a book that talks about a different kind of Earthen that have similar, like, they were raised differently than this current Earthen, but they ended up having very, very similar, like the very similar like characteristics of dwarves and a similar language structure in general, right? The language itself basically was created the same, even though they are different. They look, they said, physically different, but if you had to put them in the room, and you would think they were essentially the same, even though they were supposedly created by a different, I guess, entity, because there was a bunch of like titanic creatures creating all these earthen or whatever, right? Usually like in their image or whatever it was. So these guys, yeah, they were just kind of, yeah, they're very similar, essentially the same, but different. Except these guys haven't got hit by the curse of flesh, as a lot of like other earthen did, which is how we got dwarves, which is how we got gnomes, how we got humans, or Vikel, really, how we got Mogu, how we got, is it the Anka Het, the cat people that are four-legged cat people in like southern Kalimdor? I think they called Anka Het. I have no idea. Cat people. That's all I call them for the most part, because I just don't remember. I want to say Anka Het is maybe a word that's used in not one of the dungeons. Maybe I'm not even sure. Really, I'm not really even sure. Yeah, so we'll see on the Romas, boys. If you guys want to join in, I'm more than welcome to. Got ourselves a spot. Anka Het is the Old Kingdom. Wait, Old Kingdom like Nerubian Kingdom? The hell are they then? What are they? Tolvir. I don't know why is that Anka Het. Hold on. Yeah, Tolvir. Are they called the Tolvir? For some reason I thought of them as like a faction of, I guess I don't know my factions at all. I kind of guessed because it sounded like, because I have like an Egyptian vibe, and I thought, oh, Anka Het sounds kind of Egyptian, right? If you told me like Anka Het was the name of like a pharaoh, I'd be like, sounds about right. I have no idea. Reps called Tolvir or City. Yeah, what are they though? Like, what are you? What are you? The entity that is a cat thing, right? Do they have a name? Hold on. Call cat people in Tolvir. What are they called? Oh, the Neferset. That's what they're called. Neferset. Trippy. Yo, get in here, my guy. Get in here, my boy. We're good to go, boys. If you get in. Neferset apparently is their name. The dungeon is populated by a faction of Tolvir, the Neferset, a mysterious race of cat-like people created eons ago by the Titans to maintain and safeguard the research facilities of Oldham. The Neferset, in totality, swore loyalty to Deathwing, but after their betrayal, are now hostile to all. Wait, he said no? Maybe Neferset? Yeah. Tolvir. Oh no, Neferset is like a faction of them. The Tolvir. Yeah, Tolvir are a race of feline humans found in Oldham. Never mind, so Neferset is like a faction of them. Okay. Tolvir is the name, actually. Tolvir, okay. Are feline humanoids found in Oldham, the original stone construct created by Titans to maintain repositories and machinery, as well as the city of Ulduar. They possess feline lower bodies and heads, as well as human torso, divided into 3 distinct tribes. The Ramkahen, Neferset, and the Orsis. Wait, what? Vengeance? Is that because we listed a Sepulchre? This guy's trying to tank it as a Vengeance? I don't know about Vengeance. Invite? I got Chicago. Yeah, we got Chicago. Doing bad? Alright, oh, okay. No worries. I'll have Chicago take over. If you gotta go, Rosie, you gotta go. Don't worry about it, my guy. Don't worry about it, my mans. With the list, I'll set it up to multi-core. I don't know if the guys try to do like actual, hey, I want to tank your what is it called? Dungeon. This is getting married? Congratulations. Congrats, my guy. Enjoy it. I've never been to a wedding. Yeah, Tolvir first made an appearance in Warcraft Cataclysm and Oldham, expanded into Zone of its own. However, they appeared years early. Obsidian Destroyers. Connection between them was not made clear until Cataclysm. Yeah, so this guy's technically has been around as the Obsidian Destroyers way back in the day. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's like a vision or an idea of the Earthern, but it's very different. Have a good day. Make sure it was good. Yeah. We'll do, my guy. Will do. Where's you gotta go out here? Oh, bless ya. Over here. We need Onomasa. We'll be good to go, boys. I feel like I should add haster. Never said feels bad, man. That's why they went evil. Yeah, exactly. They never said. Yeah, don't turn anybody evil, man. If you couldn't set ever, never said. Well, attacker portals now require level 70 alts and level characters can't access. What? Why? Blizz, do you have to do the boat thing just to go to this? That's so lame. I kind of like that you could skip straight to Valdraken. Now you have to do the boat. I mean, at least there's a boat you could take. Right? Could be worse. But, you know, what can you do? Okay, so we're seeing the Moss boys. I'll be good to go. Does Guy want to join in? Oh wait, Guy is the M plus Druid. Never mind, I'm not gonna bug him. Yeah, looks like Tickle's probably doing our bees. What is your favorite expansion? Man, that's a good question. Actually, an easy question. Legion. I don't think it was. I think my favorite expansion was Legion. Legion was a ton of fun. I had a blast in Legion. Played a ton of Legion. I did everything in Legion. I felt like I didn't really get into like everything for Legion until the end of it. Then, like I was mostly a PvP player for so long, but Legion gave me so much stuff to do without having a guild, man. Like I wasn't really raiding, wasn't really getting them pluses done. But like even without having a guild, I was having such a good time with an expansion. I had a lot of fun with it. Then towards the end of it, I did get I did befriend Sav and 5V5, and he took me doing M+. He got me into his guild. We were raiding together. We were having a blast, man. It was a ton of fun. And I got to know his friend Young, otherwise known as Zilly, otherwise known as I don't even know what was the character names he had. Young is all I remember. And I got to know Nidalee, I got to know Ninja, I made some friends, dude. I still talk to them. That's been pretty cool, man. It's been pretty cool overall. And yeah. Oh god, Oldham, questing and Cataclysm are gonna be fun. Vashira's not gonna be fun, but Oldham I think I'm gonna enjoy. Yeah, I still gotta level a Druid, man, to level from 72. I'm hoping they made leveling a little easier. I saw some hotfixes or some posts or whatever. It looked like maybe they made questing a little bit easier or leveling a little quicker. I just want to get to max level as quick as possible, man. I don't want to have to spend too much time with it. Between the alpha, between like Pandaria mode coming out really soon, and between season 4 stuff, I'm like, I have no free time at all, man. It's wild. It's so hard, dude. It's so rough. How about they change a little? It's 2-3 dungeons per level. Those dungeons you just spam. The thing is, I did do a dungeon and I only got like what 2 bars. There's no shot that's 2-3 dungeons per level when I literally got 2 bars out of it. I don't know what's going on. Like the dungeon wasn't bad. It was just really slow. It was the one with spiders. I don't know why it was slow. For me, it was a problem that like anytime I mauled or not mauled, mangle. What's that mean? Cat ability. Like every time I mangle a Joe aggro, so I'm just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna wait. So I have to wait, mangle, or just swipe so I don't draw any aggro, just AoE things a little. And it just felt like it took forever, and I got no XP at all. It just was like, oh, it was like ages, man. Was that a spider dungeon by chance? It was a spider, yeah. You had the worst dungeon in the game. Literally the worst for XP. Is that what it was? Literally just the worst dungeon ever. Great. Great. I just did a random queue to hopefully like, oh, maybe I'll get like a bonus XP or whatever. Literally the worst for XP. Great. Awesome. Fun. Like, why is that a thing? Like, fix it, man. Fix it. I feel like that's an opportunity to fix it. They just, I don't know why they won't. It's weird. But yeah, I was hoping that like, oh man, it'll be really quick. Because I remember like, way back in Cataclysm when I first leveled the character, right? It's fairly quick, at least the older stuff. It's tiny, it's a 5-minute dungeon. Why did it take me like 15 minutes then? Maybe it was like, because the game was really buggy at the time, so maybe everything was just bugged out, right? Maybe like the amount of XP we're getting was like less than normal, but like we couldn't even leave the dungeon. At the end of it, we just couldn't leave it. I don't know. We just literally, the game wouldn't let us leave it whatsoever. We were there for 15 minutes and it just, yeah, it was a random tanking. It was just a random bear druid tanking. We had a priest healer, we had a DK, and I think it was just it, right? I missed a DPS somewhere. Hold on, the bear druid, priest, death knight, some other class, I think a mage maybe, and then me. And it took us 15 minutes, which was like, it didn't feel long at all. But it was just like, every time I mangled, I drew aggro, so I decided like, okay, well, I guess I can't mangle, so I'll just swipe. Unless it's like a boss and I can just like, you know, shadow meld it just to drop some aggro. Because at least shadow meld looks a little more close to like retail version. Yeah, I have no idea, man. All I did is do queue for a random dungeon. We spent about 15 minutes there. I couldn't even leave without running a script to leave the dungeon, and it just felt like it was not worth my time at all. I was disappointed. I was hoping I'd be able to get a decent bit of XP, and I just didn't get nada. So I have no clue. Again, maybe it's just because the game was broken, right? Cataclysm, in essence, was literally broken for the first like week or two that it launched. So maybe like it just gave me like so much ass to it was just cheeks. Was it faster way to get blood tokens? Is that Daria current? Is that the currency? Doing open stuff. Yeah, farming other players in free-for-all zones, because if you go there, usually people will have like, there usually will be like a pre-made of players just like funneling to that area, and if you can find a group that has like the right shard, where people are constantly just farming each other, you just go in, kill stuff, farm out the coins, farm out the currency. Yeah, and you just go do that. Usually, I don't know if they're populated anymore. I think most of the times like once, because they were populated whenever like a season didn't begin, but you could start farming blood tokens in a new season, right? Season technically didn't start, so you didn't have the new honor gear on the honor vendors, but the only way to get gear was through the blood tokens on the vendor. So people would just go to those zones, and it would be free for all areas, and you would just group up and farm other players just constantly the whole time you're there. That's essentially all you did. Yeah, so that's what I would do. Just got giga unlucky with the dungeon queue, I guess, man. I guess, but it was like, it was enough for me to get annoyed where I was like, I'm logging, man. I got way too much stuff going on. I got season 4 stuff, I got alpha stuff, right? I got way too many class things to take a look at. I got Pandaria remix coming out very, very soon. Like, I am busy as is, and Cataclysm feels more like a waste of time than something that I want to spend time into at all, right? So it was just like, I'm gonna drop it for a second. Maybe I'll come back, but like so far I just haven't, like, I want to play it, I want to enjoy it, but last time I played it, it was just unfun. And I'm gonna just say like, maybe it was just like one of those like weird things about it where it was broken, something wasn't functioning properly, and next time I'm gonna hop on, it's gonna be a grand old time. But I'm just, yeah, I was just like, I'm not dealing with that. Not at all. I'm not dealing with that whatsoever, man. I just didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? You can't blame me, man. Like, just fix it, man. Fix the game. And so I can go and have some fun with it. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I just want to have my druid, get him to 80, hang out, quest whenever Kata officially comes out, which I think is the end of this month, right? In the 30th? Is it 30th or this week? Is it 30th? I don't even remember when. I don't even know. Decada years ago, never again. Same with the whole, some of all the previous expansions previous. I mean, Cataclysm was an expansion that I started playing in, so there's like moments I want to relive, like being able to drop down 3 mushrooms as a boomkin, start shoot somebody out of a cyclone, explode those mushrooms at once. Like, there was a lot of fun I had in Cataclysm because it was my nostalgia expansion. It was the expansion that I started to play. I started as a feral, then I started doing boomkin stuff, and then I started doing restoration druid stuff towards the end of it, right? That was my first expansion that I got to raid in, that I got to do any of the endgame stuff in, right? So it's always going to have a soft spot for me. And all I wanted to do is just to relive the glory days of like it being the first expansion for me back then, right? To get a new, like, a new experience with the original, right? I know it wasn't the greatest expansion for a lot of people, especially after Wrath, right? Because you have to live up to a lot at that point. It's gonna be rough, right? But I just wanted to have fun, and Blizzard, like, I don't know, they fumbled it. They fumbled it pretty bad at the beginning, and I got way too many things that I'm having fun with right now, where it's like the Cataclysm feels like a slog in comparison, right? Maybe if I just like slow down, really grind out, really focus on it, maybe then I'll find like, oh, now it gets fun. Now I'm at a point where it starts to become fun. Cool, now I can enjoy it. But like grinding to get to that point, like I got too many alts I want to play in Season 4, man. I'm actually having a lot of fun in Season 4. And then I got Pandaria Remix thing coming out very, very soon, so I'm going to be spending a lot more time in that. Plus, literally alpha. Literally alpha. I'm going to go farm tokens. If you need me, holla, let me peace. Okay, so we lost one more. Unforge. So we gotta get 2 more of them for this group. The tanks in Kata don't realize how big it can pull. Maybe, yeah. Wait, did Pearl leave 2? Oh no, dude, group drop it. Oh no. Okay, so we need 3, man. 3 more then. Unforge. Unfortunate. Wait, why did Pearl leave 2? Why'd Kargath bounce out? We lost Jungle, we lost Kargath. Oh no, dude, we need 3 people. We need 3 now. Oh no. Where's Seabark? Where's Chills, dude? We need the boys. We need to get the bat signal out. What the hell's happening? Cat was my least favorite expansion. I hated the second wind with a passion. Second wind. Wait. Is that the warrior ability? Wait, is that what you mean, second wind? Because I remember second one was a bad in Mop. In Mop, second one was really bad. Literally when warrior got below 35% health, they couldn't die. Is that what you mean? So a lot of players want to play against a warrior that had to like, okay, I'm gonna burst him once he's at 35% health. Not in the opener. I'm gonna save cooldowns until then. At least offensively. You had to. Otherwise he wasn't gonna die. Every second he was getting back 2% of health or something crazy. Not 6%. Was that available? Was that second wind back in Kata too? I mean, maybe it was. I have no idea though. I have no clue. But yeah, I don't know, man. I want to have fun with Kata, but so far it hasn't been fun at all. Mouth of wait, whoa, that's not gonna work. I invited him, but I'm sorry, Mouth. I'm sorry, my guy. That's not gonna work. It's not actually a multi-core run. I hit invite insta. Man, how do we lose people that fast? Second wind? Whenever you're struck by stun or immobilized, you generate 10 rage and 2% of your total health over 10 seconds. Wait, 2% over 10 seconds? Or is it 4% with... That seems really bad. Hated second one with a fashion. Second one gives you like rage and 2% of your health. How much health is it with 2 points into it? Because that seems really bad. Was it that strong? 4%, 2% of your health over 10 seconds? Or is it 2% every second over 10 seconds? What the hell is that? 10 rage and 2% of your total health over 10 seconds. So it doesn't say like every second you get in 2%. 4%. That seems really bad. Yeah. Holy. It is Mop or Cat, I don't know. Okay, if you're talking about the Mop version, then yes. Yeah, Mop was the one where you got like a giga amount of healing, man. A giga amount of healing. Yeah, Mop. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm looking at the Cat version, I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's kinda... It's probably a really, really good talent for warriors in terms of survivability, but like in comparison to Pandaria, that's trash. Like that version of second wind is basically, I would feel bad even investing talent points into that. I mean, if you PvP probably would, but still, but I would feel bad putting points into it, right? There's sometimes Blizzard makes some weirdest talents ever that you like put points into it, but you feel bad doing it. You don't feel excited doing it, right? That would be one of them. That'll be one of them. Let me see if Stoneblood is down to join in. Hey, Stoneblood, wanna join? some 5V5 1v1 DUELS friend. So who do we have in this group for now? Lynn in Chicago? Okay. So we're gonna still have to completely rebuild. And I think I hit up Bellator earlier, right? Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna bother him too many times. What else was it I saw earlier? Was it Direwolf? I think it's Direwolf too. I want to see if Direwolf is down to join in after Nokadon. Hey, wanna join some 5V5 duels after dawn? Yeah. I'm gonna invite this guy. Okay, so with Glade, we just need one more. Can I not invite him? Can you join via LFG? We listed in under Molten Core. Can't. Natty. Because cross faction group. You are. Yeah, if this guy joins in with LFG, we can get him in. But with that, we'll just need one more, boys. We'll just need uno más. But if he finds us in LFG really quickly, we are there. It'll take like 2 seconds. Also, did they move the... Oh wait, no, that's not that. That's me. That's my UI. I wonder why they don't want to let me invite Get Glaive though. That's so weird. Yeah, it says target is unfriendly, but like, I'm a horde and he's also a horde. You'd think I'd be able to invite him, Natty. Does he know how to do it? Here we go. I'm gonna try to see if I can get him over there. I don't think he was realizing how I'm telling him to join through this. UTY, okay. Under raids. Legacy. Custom premates under legacy raids. It's like, maybe I should release it into custom premates so then he can join in or whatever. Maybe that will work or whatever. There we go. There you go. There you go. Just need +1. And we good. Alright, we just need uno mas, boys. We need that uno mas. Who was I gonna ask? Does Vamp want to join? Rune Stroke. I like the name Rune, but Rune Stroke, I'm just like, oh my god. My brain goes places whenever I hear that. Stroke and a rune, like what? Is that a euphemism for something? That's a perfectly fine name. I'm just ruining out here, man. I'm just sitting out here just ruining names for no reason. Oh, for a one-time real fast. Okay. Sounds good. We got a spot. We got a spot, my guy. Gotta get him in and we'll hopefully queue up. So, still 5? Yo, hopefully we can get at least uno mas in here, man, yeah? At least uno mas. Yep, okay, beautiful. I'm gonna queue you guys up right now. Spectator match. Baneling and Chicago 5. I'm gonna send you guys Hook Point. I'm gonna send you to Hook Point. That'll work. Yo, getting an... Are we back to what we used to be back in the day, man? Is this what's happening right now in Season 4 of this expansion? We used to have NA constantly out and about, playing games, so many games, man. And now it's EU that's out here running this games after games after games. And in NA, it's like, oh, scraping them together. It's like pulling teeth. What is happening? That's a funny thing, too, because back in SL, it was like completely the reverse of it. After you remember those days, right? Like, absolutely everybody in the mother on EU was like, oh, you want to get some games going? Oh, you want to get it going at like 6 in the morning? I'm fine. I'm cool with that. Yeah. Yeah, literally anytime, any day, you can get 10 men, 20 people together for 4 teams if you wanted to. And on an 8 during Prime, you could maybe get like 8 people together. Blame Cracker for it, bringing all the homies. I mean, Cracker is the boy, right? So Twitch, Cracker is the boy, though. He does help out a ton, man. We got certified over the team 1, ready to go with... Is it supposed to be Yugo de Sandia? I like Sandia. I like that. Look at that mog in general. I actually like that a lot. It like is not really all the pieces as part of the set, but I like the way it fits. The ensemble. We got Mutation first up and running versus Runestroke with a quick fiery breath, playing the Fire Mage Nova onto Mutation. Just trying to see if we can find a way out of just being rooted out in place. This is going to be a quick stun. Rune maybe looking for a way to break out. It's going to be big leave him in a mutation, but the blink does help him separate out of it with a hunt to follow him into a metamorphosis right after. Rune got himself full combustion, trying to make a meteor play work. Mutation backing up out of there. Maybe look at an ice buck right now, and there goes the block. That is a lot of damage taken by the Fire Mage. Mutation, for the most part, avoiding as much of this fiery ability as possible, trying to make sure to limit the amount of ignite damage that is being built up. Does have himself plenty of Novas to freeze the Demon Hunter in place, looking to close the gap. Big old I-beam. That is going to be blink out of Ruin, though, which is going to lock him out from being able to go for a proper blink, but the ulti time is out really early. He's going to get himself quite a bit of additional extra damage. Are you playing Flame Strike build? Is that what's happening? Nova, Meteor does connect. Hold on a second. That should build up quite a decent bit of mastery dot, wouldn't it? Quite a bit of a burn. Runestroke does get interrupted on fire. Looking for a knockback, but it's going to be a Fell Rush at the same time for Mutation. What is that timing? The Fell Rush on the knock basically stops him from going anywhere. As Chicago's trying to give this man a bit of that honor duel, trying to combine, be like, yo, you need a heal? Here's a piece of my soul you can just cleave and rip out of my body. Stun onto Chicago. Does go for the knock. This is going to be a big cleave. Stun onto Mutation as he triggers out of it. Chicago's health is in dire straits right now, looking for a bit of that recovery. As it's going to be Mutation going for whatever damage you can. Totem keeping it in place. Take that thing out very quickly. It's going to go for a quick rush into Chicago and then back it up out of there immediately as he hits an entire alien blast into a feign death. Or Shadow Melt for a second. Basically kind of like a feign death if you don't use your brain. If you don't think about it too hard. Big leaves out of Mutation either way, and Chicago trying to see if he can control it the best possible. Eventually, whenever he's got that metamorphosis, you know he's going to go for big damage, knocking him back for a second as he haunts right back towards Chicago. Shrink out of the Shaman, does not have much to work with here, trying to give himself a little bit of play space away from Mutation, looking for a heal as he's trying to see if he can cleave down the Raptors. Got himself plenty of healing while Leech is up in darkness, so he's perfectly cool. Inside of there, like the last one by Chicago, needs to find a way to turn up the heat versus the Demon Hunter, because next setup go by Mutation, unless you can stun lock it, I think it may be the end of you. That was not the biggest stun lock, but the next time he gets I-beam and everything, that's gonna hurt. Alien Blast still hits him through the imprison. Is that what I saw? Is trying to see if he can potentially catch up to Chicago, taking that a totem. There's still Metamorphosis available. Chicago trying to find a way to fight through Mutation, maybe going counter-aggressive. While meta is down, that's an opportunity to potentially get yourself a kill, but Mutation is just relentless. It's putting in pressure onto Chicago the entire time. Root for a second. Chicago needs to go for a bit of a heal. Mana, not a lot of it is available. Got himself, I think, the talent where they use Maelstrom offensively, and they can basically use Lightning Bolt and then self-heal. Big lasso, lots of healing. Mutation backing up out of there as L Blast hits him, stun. Does get knocked, I think, actually separated far enough away with a cleave. Doesn't connect to Chicago, but that second stun, I think it might be over. Trying to get himself a bit of healing wall to follow. That's going to be a hunt right after. Chicago had no health, and it's only a matter of time until Mutation just keeps chopping and chopping and chopping away until the Shaman is no more. That is just a ton of pressure, man. That is so close of a match too. But that pressure, like, how do we deal with it? Stormweaver, so clunky when it wants. Stormweaver, yeah, it is a little bit weird, isn't it? Because you got a Lightning Bolt, then you can heal. Yeah, it's a little weird, man. What's up, buddy? What's up, Pink? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Linthania trying to see if you can get past Mutation. Is going to go for a big old I-beam. Stun by Linthania. It is going to be stunned by the DH. Big cleave. Linthania does trinket it. That is his one trinket. 2 minutes are out. And Mutation just got to find a way to maintain his advantage versus Linthania. Trying to see if he can get apart from him. He's going to try to maintain the top side, the air dominance whenever he uses Vengeful Retreat, because that gives him a little bit of a damage DR, but also immunity to CC. Big lays into Linthania, building up quite a bit of damage. Trying to see if he can scroll past him into a cloak as the Chaos Nova came out. So that's a perfect dodge by the Rogue. And he got himself a bit of that shadow mode. Just trying to see if he could dodge the rogue as best as possible. Got himself vengeful. Wish it was available there for that kidney shot though. As Anthony, I think, may just end up getting the kill right here. Trying to see if he can maneuver from rotation. He has himself a stun. Iron to follow. Is that second stun? Massive cleave into a blade dance. Huge output. Belial last second. Anthony is still rotting down though. He got Vanish very, very soon. Maybe he could use Vanish to heal. Oh man, mutation catching you right around the corner. That is so rough. That is yet another one that bites the dust with Austin for Moonguard charge and then full stall onto mutation, trying to see if he could rock him very, very quickly and should be able to do plenty of damage with a full crusade. Dark Iron Dwarf. Wait, I like the bog. Look at this guy. He got the helm and everything. Oh, that looks so good. That actually looks so good. His mutation's trying to back up out of there, trying to maintain. You just gotta live the crusade and he'll be fine. Bubble? Oh, that's another one. I don't know how you'll live that one. He's just trying to see if he can still cleave into it. Maybe trying to see if he can rip parts of the soul of Austin, even though through meta. It's gonna go through full, even go through bubble. There goes the meta. Oh! Oh, he's Hunt! Hold on! I think he actually dodged. Wait, is Hunt still connected? I was gonna say maybe he dodged the Hunt, but no, it connected. You can see the green emanated from his body. That means Hunt did connect. It is a dot. Big damage out of mutation. Austin got himself blessing a sank for a second. Mutation just trying to do whatever damage he can while backing up out of there, letting that leech get himself a little bit of healing. Ivan to get a little bit more health going into a big cleave. This is not going to be enough. Lay on hands. Mutation still trying to fight through it. Oh my god. And get glaved. Not going to give Mutation a chance to trinkets out of this one. Backing up away. There's no shot, right? Get glaved does not trinket this. He just needs a global or two. He just needs a couple more hits and does take him with a stun out of certified immediately. Get glaved is not going to back up out of that. I thought he was going to stay back up and get away. Did he try to go for a hunt? No, he used that earlier. It is going to be fear on a fear though, as Glade is taking a little bit of damage. Trying to see if he can put in some pressure. I think the cleave hopefully did not whiff there. Got him some meta into an I-beam. Maybe potentially big decent damage. Certified maybe look at a disperse right now actually. DR and stuns, huge goes to see on the Glade. If anything, he can get him dotted. Glade I feel like needs to back up. Get himself that hit and run combo going, or instead he's deciding, you know what, meta is up, about his own maximize the damage. Got himself air superiority and air dominance, and actually every one of these bolts, the fell bolts, is chunking out certified, forced to go into a disperse, playing it very defensively. As a Glade, hoping to give the pressure, he needs that wombo combo with the I-beam to maximize the leech and stuns. Getting stunned around the corner, certified able to get some dots going with a Sci-Fi, needs to take it out immediately, otherwise you're not going to get any healing. Get some big heal, Ivan to follow him, Feared immediately on it, you're still nearby, stun, do you have a blade dance to follow? Try to see if you can end it right now. Oh, it does end it. Does this man get himself a second to breathe? Sensei is going to get himself a port. At this point, Glaved is the only one holding the fort now on the team, trying to go for a little bit of a... I was hoping Glade would be given more of a chance to play there, but no. Mutation picking up 4, Glade picking up 2, but at the end there's just a quick in-cap roll in, touch of death. I was hoping maybe he'll give him like, hey, get some souls, we'll actually have a proper game. Nope. Alright, let's get another one going. Man, gonna join the next 5v5 more gear. I'm behind by 4 pieces conquest. It's all good, my man. No worries. Yeah, I'm a little behind on gear too, but at least there's some catch up with conquest. Yeah, it is a little bit rough when you don't have the gear though. Let me tell you. I've been a bit behind too, honestly, dude. Between raiding, between dungeons for season 4, and between alpha, I'm just like, you know what? I'm a work on whatever's fun right now and focus on the alpha stuff. So I feel you on that. Definitely rough. No mercy. Actually, no mercy. I love it though. I love it. Love Demon Hunters, dude. Yeah. Demon Hunters are interesting, man. They're interesting. I do think it's a little weird, just the amount of burst damage they have when like certain abilities overlap together, and it's so desynced from other classes in terms of cooldowns. Like normally Demon Hunter, like a class like a rogue, right? Every 2 minutes I have a death mark. That's going to be the scary window. And then Kingsbanes are also going to be kind of scary. Hopefully you have someone we're playing a little safely whenever we see Shadow Dance out of a rogue, right? So at least there's timers that you can play around. But with Demon Hunters, as long as you get meta, doesn't matter how, and as long as you get that soul cleave, doesn't matter how, and they get a couple of blade dances in there, it's just so much of your health is gone, and you don't need to worry about meta. You just need to worry anytime they are in meta. So it's not Metamorphosis 2-minute cooldown that you gotta worry about, but anytime they enter meta, even for a short time. And that makes it so much harder to like, oh, how do I plan my cooldowns around that, right? Do I trinket now? Do I trinket later? You know what I mean? That hit and run is so effective. It is so strong right now. I mean, I like it. I think it's interesting. They're just gonna make me even more terrifying next, what is it, next expansion. Whether they play the False Guard, because like whenever they play what is it, press I-beam, they'll just get freebie demon fire damage on top of like all the basic abilities, which is only gonna make things even like burstier. Or they just play the Aldraki Reaver and they throw in the Glaive, they hit you with a Chaos Strike, make it take 50% more damage, I-beam, Cleave, Blade Dance, or the Metamorphosis version of Blade Dance, while they do 50% more damage to you. It is gonna be just brutal, man. If they get that combo off, brutal. It's like a vendetta. It's gonna hit really hard. Still got 5. Still got 5. I want to see if you still got 5 on each team. Still 5? Just to check. If you still got 5, man, Death Sweep? Hell no. How many? He's like, hell no. How many do we have? Is it down to 2? Yeah, Death Sweep does the ability. That's the ability. 3 LMAO. Invite. We'll try to see if we can get another the Mage Altar for it. I don't blame him, honestly. I don't blame him. Going against Mutation as your very first match of the day. Yeah. That thing has got no breaks. No breaks at all. Ultimate Beast. Yo, let's go, bud. Alrighty, so we got the group. We'll see if we can get ourselves a couple extra bodies in here, man. Couple of extra. Really good EH. Yeah. Yeah, he insane. Yeah, really good Demon Hunter. Definitely a tough one. Tough first match against anybody you meet. That guy's really good at it. Really good at Demon Hunter. I'll double check my BNet, see if anybody new popped on. Hey, Mash. Austin Insta left. I mean, yeah. I think it was Stony, right? I think it was Stony. Shiny Hero, does he want to join in? Hey, Shiny, want to join? Oh, Duels friend? And I got Tony Whisper me as well. And Baneling is going to be losing one homie. The Sniper, he's got a bail for the night. So what we'll do is this. We'll try to see if we get some groups together. If it's like taking a second or whatever, we may just end up calling it. NA duels have been a little bit harder to put together, so what can you do, right? I'll try a couple. Okay, we'll try to see if we can put a group together. Okay, so with that, we'll still need Unomas here, and I think we need Unomas over for Baneling as well. Demon Hunter does feel kind of killable now. DH hated side DS does feel killable now. Yeah, I don't think they nerfed anything or anything, right? So, Dal, huge fan. Ultima, you've been on my BNet for a while, man. You've been around these. Hey, Dal, huge fan. Sounds like you're a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Okay, my friend, sounds like fun. Hell yeah. The Blizzbean worst human being teasing with Metamorph. With, yeah, Metamorphosis. Yeah, with the Malevolence ability. Yeah, I'm sure they'll give it a different icon later, but they're experimenting, I guess, with it. Because whatever other icon they had, it was like a trinket from BFA. It was just, like, you look at that and you're like, what the hell is that supposed to be? I think they should bring back that whatever button was for Affliction Warlocks, right? Whenever they would, like, empower all of the souls they've collected as like this Reaper or whatever. I think that'd be kind of cool, because that one needs to be pretty neat. Plus I think it would kind of fit it too. But yeah, I really should take a look at it, do a deeper dive into the Warlock hero talents, man. I was trying to see if I could put a script together in my head of exactly how I'd want to organize it or whatever. Need to bring back old Hailstorm. What was the old Hailstorm? Because I actually don't remember it super well. I know the new current Hailstorm is pretty good. I don't remember the old one. Why? You don't like the current one? The one that's like Frost Shock cleaves and does damage? Because I kind of like that whole mechanic. Makes it Frost Shock like a button. Like feel like a real button. It was a thing around the hits with Shaman that slowed. Oh, like like an AoE one. Okay. Was that Hurricane or Hailstorm? It might have been, maybe it's Hailstorm. But I remember that, yeah, it would like drain your Maelstrom when you had a Maelstrom bar instead of like Maelstrom stacks. It would like drain it little by little, like 3 Maelstrom a tick or whatever. That's nutty. This icon? Maybe. I don't remember what it was, because I know they had like an ability icon for like the artifact weapon ability. They would like rapture all of those souls they collected, and like it would just amplify their dots or something like that. I don't remember. Was it Reap Souls? I mean, you know, now that I look back at it, it doesn't look that good. Now that I look back at it, it wasn't. I might have confused it with another ability entirely. Yeah, I might have confused it with another ability altogether. I thought it was like some ghosty icon, but no, forget about it. It's the right ability, just thought it was darker. Yeah, I looking back at it now, like not really enjoying it. Ultimate Beast of my dad. Oh, I bet you got good genes, friend. Good genes. Alright, so we still need one mouse for this team, and I think Baneling is still 5. So he's chilling, so we just need one more, I believe. But yeah, I don't think they're going to be changing the Warlock abilities too much from here on out. Between like the Wither, between like Soul Reaper, I think it is, or Soul Harvester, and Diabolus. Diabolus is still a ridiculously fun mem. I mean, like, no matter how much you change Destro or Demonology, Diabolus is still like incredibly fun hero spec to play with. Like, I actually just keep playing it with it over and over and over, and I just haven't got tired of it whatsoever. It's so nice. I think it fits Destro, Demo really well too. And like the way that the abilities scale Diabolus, like the way the Shivara, right? I think Mother of Chaos it's called. It's a demon you summon. That's like a upgraded version of Shivara called, I think, Mother of Chaos. That like empowers the next Shadow Bolt or Incinerate. And like as you buff your Incinerate with other abilities, like, it scales directly off of Incinerate damage. So like with what is it? With Demonology, there's not too many ways to upgrade the damage of your Shadow Bolt. There are some things you can do, but it basically just makes it better. For Destro, there's a lot of ways to upgrade Incinerate. And now they add a Decimated Bolt into the game, so you get Mother of Chaos, big Decimated Bolt, get the enemy super low, next Incinerate just absolutely blast, so you can hit for like million, literally a million. It hits harder than a Chaos Bolt, in fact. If you get it set up perfectly, oh, it is so good. It is so good. So I'm very excited about the potential of that. But it's gonna be like kind of difficult, I think, to line it up with that perfect like Shivara combo. I don't know if you'll end up like really playing into it super heavily. You'll probably just send Decimated Bolt whenever you can and just use it when possible. But you can combine it together. Oh, that'll be so good. It does cost a little bit of soul shards though for you to rotate. I think I'll try it with properly killing 25% incinerate damage on 2-3 targets with Fire and Brimstone. Maybe. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's another one too. Yeah, Fire and Brimstone with that ability. I wonder how that works. I imagine it works. It's like, okay, so certain abilities scale, while others don't, right? Like Shamans, their Lightning Bolt transforms into a Tempest, which is a new ability. It does not get treated like a Lightning Bolt. So any talents that buff Lightning Bolt, they don't buff Tempest. It's like literally a new ability. It just replaces it. So their scaling doesn't seem to be the same way. But with Mother Chaos, it transforms the ability, but it does take the base of that ability and use that base to create to give you that new version. Wait, what? Yeah. For Enhanced, yeah, Tempest does not scale with Lightning Bolt. It's a new ability. I had to test it out a couple of times. I hit train dummies with it, all those things. So like, let's say you get Stormkeeper and you got a Tempest, it's still going to be a hard cast as Elemental. Or let's say as Enhancement, if you go for like Primordial and you got a bunch of Flame Shocks and next Lightning Bolt shoot, cleave everything, Tempest is just going to hit one target and your next Lightning Bolt will cleave because it doesn't consume it, right? So it just becomes a new ability that just ends up doing a ton of single target damage and cleave on everything around you or around the target that you hit. I don't have alpha, so I have no clue how magic would do stuff. Yeah, so if you, I actually had a video on the Tempest and going over everything with Tempest, from the talents to how it functions to potential builds, how they may work, mostly focusing on enhancement and talking a little bit about Elemental. But basically, like, once you get the enhancement version, Elemental is just, it's pretty straightforward. It's like an upgrade to Lightning Bolt. Word? Yeah. But it basically does not, it replaces Lightning Bolt. So I just spend like, you can either get Tempest through random lightning ability procs, so for like enhancement Storm Strike, because it's like a lightning themed ability. But then you have Lightning Bolt, the Chain Lightning, all those abilities have a chance to make your next Lightning Bolt a Tempest. But Tempest, while it replaces Lightning Bolt on your bars, it doesn't actually get any Lightning Bolt benefits. It gains benefits of nature abilities, right? So let's say you have like a buff that makes you do more nature damage, Tempest will get buffed by that. But let's say you're like an Elemental Shaman, and you get other elemental almost here, and you get the Surge of Power talent. You're not elemental, are you? Yeah, I don't think it enhances any of those interactions. But like, yeah, like if you Primordial Wave and says your next Lightning Bolt will hit every target with a Flame Shock, Tempest isn't a Lightning Bolt. It'll take a place of a Lightning Bolt for a second, but it's not actually a Lightning Bolt. That makes sense why I can't pick Wind Fury and this, because they literally moved this to the left, and I guess Wind Fury is supposed to be baseline, but I can't select Wind Fury because it's still here. No wonder. But yeah, but let's say like you do, man, is there anything that busts Lightning Bolt on this thing? Not really. Not really. I'm pretty sure Thorum's Invocation also does not work with it. Because it says it fires lightning bolts for free, but this thing is not a lightning bolt, it's a Tempest. Like, this will make it do more damage. Stormbringer will also cause an extra, well, not this one maybe. What am I thinking of? Yeah, there's not too many chance of enhancement to directly synergize with Lightning Bolt. There's nature damage buffs, but not like direct Lightning Bolt buffs. But but Elemental, you have like the Surge of Power, where when you Earth Shock or Earthquake or Elo Blast, your next Lightning Bolt will hit a second time. It will be a guaranteed overload. That does not work for Tempest. So if I Earth Shock and I use Tempest, it won't consume it. Only Lightning Bolt will. Yeah, so it's a little bit different in that regard. Definitely giving Enhance a spotlight. Crazy days we're in. Yeah, I'll give it Enhance. I am excited for Shaman, man. I'm excited for a lot of classes, but like Shaman and Death Knight in particular are the two that I'm very excited for. They were the classes that I was thinking maybe maining back at Dragonflight, and of course I'm going into this expansion because they play so well now. I'm excited for how they're going to play in the next expansion. Classes I'm kind of like a little bit of whatever on Demon Hunters, but even then I took a look at their hero spec. Mages are really cool looking. They were worth covering for hero spec. I wanted a Druid. I need to play a lot more Druid. Hot take, I miss Legion Enhance. Well, I don't know. I kind of like the new version of Enhance. I think there was some, I can see why you would like the Builder Spender Enhance. I don't think it was the worst version of Shaman. I just felt like every class was a Builder and Spender. And I kind of like the Maelstrom weapon things, you know? Like having cooldowns to play around. And like not spam, like sometimes you can get into rotations where you spam and Storm Strike as a Shaman, but it's like, it feels good because it's a proc thing. Back at like BFA in particular, because BFA is as close to a Legion Shaman that I played, it's like, it's just part of your regular rotation, just spam Storm Strikes and they do a decent bit of damage. You're just gonna churn and churn and churn and churn. What I liked about Shaman is back in MOP, right, where every button hit hard, but every button has a cooldown. So you have to manage those cooldowns, but every button you do hit, hits hard, and you could really be chunking people with every single global. And then you press Ascendance with a big old wind strike that has this like lightning that goes from your weapon to the enemy. That hit very, very hard. That was very satisfying. So that's what I really want out of Shaman, if anything. It feels satisfying to play. That's all I really care about the spec at the end of the day. It's time you join the 5V5 and Clean Sweeney Plus. Yeah. I can do the, what is it? The, oh, hockey. Hey, hold on. Hey, hockey. Duels? Wait, this rogue is gonna one-shot me. Wait, level 29? What the? Oh, he's evasioned. Wait, hold on. I don't see him. Oh, I'm gonna die. Probably. Are you here? Yeah, buddy. Am I gonna die to this random level 29 rogue, man? He got evasion done, so I should be able to stun him, right? Does he have a trinket? No. Wow. Good deal. Good deal. What a good sport. Alright, we're good. I got 5. We got 5. You don't need me. We got a better version of me. We got hockey, dude. We got the homie. Oh god, I was about to remove you. Oh no, I'm so... Oh. You ready? Beautiful. Do I just start you guys in a Blade's Edge? Since this was probably last one for the night. I would duel you runaway. I can't. I'm a queuing up, man. I'm a queuing up. I won't be able to. I gotta... Yeah, I'm doing my Blade's Edge thing. Appreciate you, though. Nah. Yeah, if you miss the, what is it, the Legion Enhance, honestly, not the worst take ever. Not the worst take. At least I don't think. Alrighty. Probably last one for the night, boys, but have some fun, yeah? Twitch. I want a clean match. I want an exciting match. I want you guys all to be, most importantly, be having fun with this one. I also want to see if I can find that one song on the mix that I really like. That's absolutely my favorite. Found it. Beautiful. I don't know why I like this one so much. I like this one a ton. I don't know why. We got ourselves Get Glaved over on the team too with hockey on the team. Oh! Switching up the mug. I like it. More or less the OG. I like. It's so weird that you can actually see the eyes. Was that always like that? So you can see the eyes from behind the mask? Or was always like very, very hard to see before? I don't know. It feels like it's a little bit too high up on your face or something. Is it me? We got this whole body on that Team Ultimate Beast. First up as a Sass with Chicago in the back. I like it, that mog. I like it, a bit of a switch up. Versus PRF. What is that supposed to stand for, by the way? Please rise. Friends. Perfect. Redundant. Fighting. I don't know. What does PRF stand for? Is this one of those, like, leave your comments down below. What do you think PRF stands for? Ultimate Beast? No! His health just disappeared. This rogue press vanished, but he didn't vanish. Only his health bar did. What is happening? He's just bailing out of it. He's like, you know what? I am reconsidering my process here, my thoughts here. Hold on a second. PRF just absolutely whipping him up here. Trinket has been used by PRF though, as well as Ultima. And Ultima still has cooldowns though, so if he can just, he doesn't have cloak anymore. If he's gonna get onto PRF, he needs to make sure he stuns him, full death mark, all dots, and then finds a way to avoid being karma'd. And then I think you can probably one-shot him here. Please refund refreshments. Please refund, but it's not an F at the end though. That's the problem. Yeah, you have to retract that one. I see you there. There's gonna be Sepsis onto PRF, just something to follow, just to make sure he can't Fist of Fury. In cap right after, he's just looking for a bit of a re-heal. Can't you just remove Sepsis with a quick cleanse if you're talented into it? Into a Fist of Fury Karma right after, he's going to be Spirit taking a little bit of damage, or Ultimate rather taking a bit of damage. Evasions up, trying to see if he can avoid him as best as possible. Does he go for step? No, he's not going to go for step. PRF is still taking quite a bit of damage though. Death Mark has not been used. The Rogue needs a full stun with the Death Mark and everything on the guy. Blind, if you can build some comp points after that Zuen, leaping in, trying to see if he can catch up to the Rogue, but the Rogue is speedy. Oh man, not gonna get touched by this guy at all. He needs to make sure he has full kidney shot, full death mark. He could end this right here. He just needs everything sent. This opener needs to be perfect. Perfect. Better know he has a leg soup ready for you. Cheap shot before leg sweep comes out. Full dots are in. Deathmark is in as well. There's going to be a leg sweep. Here I'm going to try to see if he can race this DPS race. It looks like he's going to be able to take it. Dots are still on him. That is so rough. Badia and Chicago both trying to fight for the next spot. Chicago trying to give this man as much of an honor duel. That is so rough. Yeah, I actually thought, like, Deathmark, everything. Oh, this is going to be it. But maybe you should have just waited for the Deathmark a little bit, right? Maybe you should have just waited until Deathmark Dance and everything was available and then had Cloak on top of it just to avoid a Karma. Actually, no. He would have had everything up and Karma wouldn't have been available yet. Okay, never mind. Yeah, but it's one of those things you can never really know what the enemy has cooldown wise unless you have the addons to track it. Otherwise, we can tell. The audience gets to see it. Lasso by Chicago, trinket by PRF, knockback by Chicago with a hex to follow. Just established full ultimate control over PRF, leaping in right after. He got full Serenity. You don't have to fight the Serenity. You're just going to get some Ghost Wolves in there with a Karma. Lex, it's going to be Ring of Peace as well. Knocking it back. Does end up getting the angle too. And the Wolves jump right down. I never seen those Wolves jump down like that before. I didn't know they could jump off a platform like that and just chase. Is that new or did they all just get booped away? Is that what happened? I don't even know. I've never seen that before. Got himself a leg sweep. Chicago living it, and PRF got nothing left. Maybe a dampen home could help him a little. Fist of Fury flying in. Chicago just does a couple of casts, knocking it back for a second, rolling back in. Sunder right after. Chicago very, very low in health, but so is PRF, trying to see if he can recover a little bit. Getting out of that route immediately with a Tiger's Lust, but I think the lasso, the taser, I think it's going to be the end of you. Oh, he just needed one more global. I think it was a flame shark that took him out too. Well done with, what is it going to be? It's going to be Sandia up next. I like the mug, like the Lego, everything, the whole ensemble. Look at that. The Shadow Flame Paladin. Look at that. It looks so good. Charging in on Chicago immediately. Chicago walking into this one full cooldowns. Knockback does not quite get Sandia off the bridge. Final wreck, I believe, does end up connecting with him. And Chicago bailing, jumping the bridge. Sandia chasing after, hoping to keep the pressure rolling. Then it's going to be Totem taking him down unless a Hand of Freedom is available. And it looks like might have used Hand of Freedom a little bit earlier. Give Chicago that much needed breather. Recuperate those cooldowns. Figure something out, man. I noticed how fast, all good. Please return family, please return Furbies. Lol. I like the please return Furbies. I like please return Furbies. That's pretty good. Hex on to Sandia. As the shield advantage is active, this is the opportunity for Sandia to stay in, get aggressive. It looks like the full crusade has been dealt with by Chicago. Sandia may be looking at immunity here, because now it's Chicago's turn to get the question and answer of this duel. Is going to be a bit of a blind onto Chicago. Cannot play aggressively for a second or two, but he's going to be able to get quite a bit of damage on Sandia. Bubble to follow, just needs to survive it. Chicago looking for the recovery. Sandia trying to give the pressure rolling while Bubble is active, while they get the full immunity, but as soon as that wanes, Sunder to follow. Does Chicago have a big setup? Try to zap him down. Is it going to be enough there? Is it going to be blind last second? Sandia at no health, needs to escape, or CC, and that's going to be final wreck, final chance to set someone. Decided to go aggression. But Chicago already had something cooking at the very, very end of it all with mutation. Next up, this is going to be the toughest matchup for Chicago, sitting down for mana, all the mana in the world. Dampening is slowly starting to roll in bit by bit. Chicago does have a trinket, as well as a wall. Knockbacks to mutation, and if you get yourself on top of the bridge, maybe you might be able to knock mutation, and if he's quick enough, should be able to reposition back on top of the bridge. But if you can knock him off the bridge, he's gonna have to waste a lot of movement just trying to get back to you, trying to see if you can set it up. Oh, I think you made a mistake there with a bit of a flyby. Chicago does end up trinketing though. Hold on, that is a trinket on Chicago either way, with a Hunter falling Chicago with a lasso. Trying to see if you can maybe live this. That's still a lot of damage going right through you. Into a root onto mutation. The Chicago looking to bounce out of there. Mutation got them on the ropes right now. The Chicago looking for recovery. Ghost Wolves are in. Is going to give you lots of Maelstrom. Mutation backing up out of there while the Wolves are on him. I think he just tried to avoid any Elo Blast out of Chicago. Leaping in. The Shaman is actually getting aggressive. Trying to go for a Sunder. Does not connect. His Mutation was able to avoid it into a Metamorphosis right after. You got to find a way to control this meta. This is going to be full on I-Beam root. He's trying to close the gap, but he can't. He's trying his hardest. Sorry, boys. Had a bit of a cough. Into a Hex right after. Oh my god, the amount of control. The amount of control this Shaman invokes is kind of nuts. He's going to need to invoke this control. Lasso Mutation will not give up a trinket. His Metamorphosis should be winning. There it goes. He does have I-Beam, so I can send him up another big go. It's a great wall for Chicago. Mutation is not going to fight it. He's just going to wait out the wall. Into a fear, Chicago cannot really get out of it unless they have a pre-tremor. That is going to be Mutation back it up out, trying to generate even more damage. Big I-beam is available. Is he going to go for a full stun? Knockback into a root right after. Chicago does give himself a breather. Sunder on that cleave is able to maybe avoid some of the damage that's going to be meta falling off in between of the Death's Advance into a burrow as a hunt comes out. He's just trying to give himself a little bit of survivability. Just try to stay away from the guy as best as possible, but Mutation not give him a chance. Yet another stun into a knockback. Chicago needs a heal right now. At least the Maelstrom is being fueled by these raptors, by these feral spirits. So at least he's got him. You actually switched out from raptors. I'm kind of surprised. No trick on Mutation just yet, but Chicago is super low. Is going to try to knock him, trying to avoid the root that follows after the knock. And can you stay away? Try to see if you can use the totem to keep him at bay. I don't know if you got a root totem or anything. Needs something right now, Sunder. Oh, but he breaks out of that either way. That is so rough, man. That is so rough. Oh, man. With her body up next, we are getting into the 8-minute mark. 40% dampener as a full chain comes out. Mutation, try to see if he can avoid her body out. IBF used really early into a trinket right after, trying to see if he can stabilize and get himself some kind of damage roll. And then Army of the Undeads joins up with the grippy hand and everything. May need AMS and every defensive just to survive. That's just an all-in battle between the two. AMS is up as Body just needs to find a way to cleave in some damage to Mutation. Does sound so for a second. Doesn't stop him from being able to stun into full meta, avoiding a blind out of the Death Knight, and should be able to cleave him down with a couple of glaive tosses, right? Gets a stun. Go for death strikes. Yeah, there's just no shot. There's just no way. It's a fully ramped up Demon Hunter and Glaive is gonna have to find a way to fight through him. I'm really putting Hawk in the back. Man, keeping Hawk in the back burner for this one. Mutation leaping in, immediately trying to get as many soul shrouds out of Glaive in order to catch up a little bit of healing of his own. That is a full meta? No, not a full meta out of Glaive. Mutation though, what his cooldowns look like? He got Hunt, so at least he can get himself some healing into a stun to Glaive, trying to see if he can force a trinket out of the guy. That is going to be an immunity out of the Hunt though. That is kind of wild. That is actually wild. Full I-beam available. Trying to see if he can go for a bit of a backflip into a full Glaive. Oh my god, the burst! Oh, that is so strong. What is that? That is so strong. Oh my god, the hit and runs. Man, Chicago was trying to establish a little bit of like dominance there, but it's down to Hockey's, man. Is Hockey's there? Hopefully. Hockey? Whoa, no. Oh, man. Oh, give him a chance. Oh, give him a chance. Oh, give him a chance. Oh, okay, he's trying to give him as much of a chance as possible. Powie, please. Please. Oh no. Give him a moment. Give the boy a chance, please. Man, I really want to see this go between Hockey and Mutation. I think it's gonna be interesting. Even Sensei is over there like, yo, you okay, bud? They're checking in on you, man. They're just trying to make sure you're good. Oh no. Tell me he's gonna come back, right? Tell me he's gonna come back. Man, oh, this is going so good too. Oh man, bummer, absolute bummer. This is going well too. Man, Mutation almost got a full clean run there too. Or I guess 3 is still pretty good, but like 4 would have been clean, man. Damn. Well, and with that, I think we're done, boys, right? That was a bit of a bummer. Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay, that broke for a second. Wait, for somebody. Okay, that broke for a second. That's not good. I think we're done, man. Wi-Fi? Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I think we'll call it still though. It is getting kind of late. At least for me, I still gotta get food. I still gotta get some work done and all that. So I think we'll probably call it, yeah. GG's. Appreciate you guys for coming by. We'll be doing more of these next week, man. We'll be doing more of these next week. And Hockey, pop in a little early. We'll get you a bunch of games, man. Yeah, I'll definitely make sure to save you a spot. How did that sound? All good. No worries, man. Kata launches in 9 days. Does Kata actually launch in 9 days? So tell me Kata launches on the 21st? Dude, I'm gonna be remixing. That is like, man. That's like the worst time to launch Kata. I thought it was at the end of this month. I'm gonna be able to remix for a bit, And then maybe we'll play some Kata 20th? 21st for us. Wait. Or is it a global launch? I will check about Rogue Deceit. I'll get. I appreciate it, man. For the remix, yeah. That's out Thursday. I think get a remix. Dark Shaman? Yeah. There's like Yeah, I don't remember. You gotta do a walkthrough of it? Well. I'll try to see if we can get it out on Thursday if possible. I appreciate what's going by. 20th world launch. Oh, it is a world launch. Okay. That's good. That's good that it's launching like at the same time for everybody. That's nice. Got it. Beautiful. Alrighty, boys. We're going to call it there. Thank you so much for coming by, man. I appreciate you. Took us a second here to get NA duels going, but I appreciate you guys for popping in either way, though. Also, what do you think about a little butterfly wings in this guy? I am excited to see what they're going to have in June instead of May for the, what is it called? Trading post. I thought this one was kind of okay. It's an okay trading post kind of thing. It was all right, but I really want to see what they got for like the new one though, the next month or whatever. But yeah, Pandaria coming out this next reset. It is going to be on a Thursday, so prep yourselves. It's going to be great for all. It's going to be great for all these other stuff. We'll do a Pally wave. Hi. How you doing, guy? Hope you're having a good one. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are beautiful. We'll see you all probably Monday. Tomorrow I'm gonna take a day off, man. At least day off from streaming. And I'm just working a bunch of projects and all these other things because I feel like I'm really behind on things. Yeah. Thank you. You guys are all wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you Monday. If for some reason I don't see you Monday, I'll see you Tuesday definitely for the weekly box opening. I'll try to get all my alts ready. I'm trying to get all my alts like there are 4 weekly boxes on as many characters as I can, dude. Just to get myself as much gear as I can, man. But like at least I want to get them like one dungeon. At least start gearing them out, getting the tier sets, all that jazz. Yeah. You guys are beautiful. Thanks for coming by. I'll catch all of you in the next one. All right, boys. All right, you gotta take it easy. Peace.